What's shaking in the AI universe? The pace is absolutely breakneck, and you need to know what's dropping next. We've got massive tech giants making bold claims, and AI promising to infiltrate every corner of your life. Buckle up, because this is ChatGPT Insights, and you're getting the unmissable updates right now. First up, a deep dive into Google's latest AI efficiency claims and the heated debate surrounding hidden environmental costs. Next, we're talking about a potential game-changer for your iPhone. Apple is reportedly exploring a massive partnership that could redefine Siri as we know it. But the AI expansion doesn't stop there. Google is pushing Gemini into more devices than ever before, from your car to your smart home. And finally, Apple's AI strategy is under the microscope once again. We're breaking down the latest reports. Stick around for all the details and make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Google's environmental claims are hiding critical information, say experts. Google's latest study on its Gemini AI claims remarkable efficiency, but critics argue it omits crucial data, particularly regarding indirect water and energy consumption. The study, authored by Google researchers, suggests a median Gemini text prompt uses minimal energy, equivalent to 9 seconds of television, and consumes mere drops of water. Furthermore, Google reports a 33x reduction in energy consumption and a 44x decrease in carbon footprint for Gemini text prompts over the past year. The report details metrics covering the full AI serving infrastructure, including accelerator power, host system energy, idle capacity, and data center overhead, offering a more comprehensive view than some previous analyses. However, the study has faced significant backlash from external experts who question its methodology and transparency. Xiaolei Ren, an associate professor at the University of California, who is cited in the Google report, stated that Google is just hiding the critical information and spreading the wrong message. Ren's primary concern is the exclusion of indirect water usage metrics, specifically water consumed in generating electricity to power data centers. Alex de Vrieskau, a PhD candidate at Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam, echoed this sentiment, describing the study's water consumption estimates as showing only the tip of the iceberg. Another major point of contention is Google's use of a market-based approach to measure carbon emissions, which relies on the company's renewable energy commitments rather than a direct assessment of local grid impact. Experts like Ren and de Vrieskau advocate for a location-based measurement, which would provide a more accurate picture of the environmental impact on specific power grids. Ren also highlighted a lack of clarity regarding the calculation of Gemini's median text prompt, suggesting that the total numbers presented by Google might be misleading. The broader context highlights the significant environmental footprint of AI, with reports indicating that major AI firms consume vast amounts of power. Microsoft, for instance, has seen a substantial increase in energy demands driven by AI, impacting its carbon-neutral goals. The energy-intensive nature of AI models is further exemplified by OpenAI's GPT-5, which is estimated to consume enough electricity to power millions of homes daily. In contrast, older models like GPT-4o appear considerably more energy efficient. The debate underscores the ongoing challenge of balancing AI advancement with environmental sustainability, as data centers continue to be significant consumers of energy and water resources. But what if the real issue isn't just energy, but who you partner with for your AI? This brings us to Apple's surprising potential move. Apple is exploring using Google Gemini to power Siri, according to Bloomberg. In a significant potential shift for its AI strategy, Apple is reportedly in preliminary discussions to integrate Google's Gemini AI models into its Siri voice assistant. Sources close to the matter indicate that Apple has been in talks with Google, an Alphabet subsidiary, to develop a customized AI model for an upcoming Siri upgrade, expected next year. Google has already begun the process of training a model potentially capable of running on Apple's own servers. This move is part of Apple's broader effort to enhance its generative AI capabilities, an area where the company has been perceived as lagging behind competitors. Previously, Apple had also explored collaborations with AI firms like Anthropic PBC and OpenAI, considering whether Claude or ChatGPT could power Siri. However, a final decision on whether to proceed with internal models or partner with an external provider is still several weeks away, and no definitive partner has been selected. The exploration comes after significant delays to a planned Siri overhaul, which aimed to allow the assistant to fulfill commands using personal data and enable full voice navigation of devices. This upgrade was initially slated for release in the spring, but was postponed due to engineering challenges, leading to AI chief John Ginandria being sidelined from Siri development. The project is now under the supervision of Craig Federighi and Mike Rockwell, who are evaluating the use of external AI solutions. While Apple had initially favored Anthropic, the financial terms proposed by the company prompted Apple to explore other options, including Google. The talks with Google are described as exploratory, with no formal commercial agreements in place. Google has a history of similar partnerships, notably powering AI features on Samsung devices. Industry observers note that Apple's potential adoption of Google Gemini for Siri raises questions about differentiation from Android devices and Apple's brand privacy. Some commentators suggest that alternative AI models like xAI's Grok or OpenAI's ChatGPT might offer superior performance, while others advocate for Apple allowing users to choose their preferred AI model for Siri. The success of such a partnership could significantly impact the user experience on Apple devices, potentially transforming them from clueless to genius if integrated seamlessly, similar to the aspirations for Grok's integration with Apple's ecosystem. But is this partnership a sign of Apple playing catch-up, or a strategic move for broader AI integration? Let's look at where else Google's AI is headed next. Gemini is coming to your car, to TV, and to your smart speaker and smart display in the home, says a Google exec. Google is significantly expanding the reach of its Gemini AI, with plans to embed it across a wide array of consumer devices and services. Rick Osterloh, Google's Senior Vice President of Devices and Services, revealed during the Made by Google event that Gemini will soon be available in cars, televisions, smart speakers, and smart displays. The rollout is anticipated for this fall, with Osterloh emphasizing the goal of making Gemini everywhere that you are. This broad integration strategy aims to make Gemini a pervasive AI assistant across users' daily lives. Osterloh also hinted at future developments, including the possibility of smart glasses with Gemini at their core, though specific timelines for these innovations were not provided. The timeframe for Gemini's expansion into these devices is expected to span the remainder of the third quarter and extend into October and November of 2025. This announcement aligns with Google's broader Gemini for Home initiative, which seeks to bring the AI model directly into its smart home ecosystem. Google has announced early access for a more powerful assistant in smart home devices starting in October, promising an improved user experience that moves beyond rigid commands. Features like Gemini Live are also set to debut on smart home devices, allowing users to interact more naturally with devices by using a single wake phrase, "Hey Google." In the automotive sector, Gemini's integration into Android Auto is expected to enhance the driving experience by enabling more natural voice commands for controlling vehicle functions like climate control and infotainment systems. This integration aims to make smartphone interaction less critical while driving, positioning Gemini as a more intuitive car assistant. Reports suggest Gemini will be available in cars later this year, with the fall season being the likely period for this rollout. The company also showcased a new smart speaker with integrated Gemini during the event, featuring a distinctive color-changing light ring, further signaling its commitment to a more integrated AI experience in the home environment. This aggressive expansion strategy positions Gemini as a central component of Google's future product ecosystem, aiming to provide a seamless and intelligent user experience across all connected devices. But will this ubiquitous AI truly simplify our lives or create new dependencies? We wrap up with a closer look at Apple's AI strategy. Apple explores Google's Gemini AI for Siri upgrade, reports suggest. Recent reports indicate that Apple is actively considering integrating Google's Gemini AI technology to enhance its Siri voice assistant. This potential collaboration signifies a major strategic move for Apple as it seeks to bolster its generative AI capabilities. Sources familiar with the matter have revealed that Apple has entered preliminary discussions with Google, an Alphabet subsidiary, to explore the development of a customized AI model that could power a revamped Siri, slated for release next year. Google has reportedly begun training a model designed to operate on Apple's internal servers, a move that could streamline integration and ensure greater data privacy. This exploration follows earlier considerations by Apple to partner with other leading AI firms, including Anthropic and OpenAI, to potentially leverage their large language models for Siri. The company is reportedly weeks away from making a final decision on whether to proceed with an external AI partner or continue developing Siri using its own in-house models. The decision-making process is currently overseen by key figures in Apple's software division, including software chief Craig Federighi and Vision Pro headset creator Mike Rockwell, after AI lead John Giannandrea was reportedly sidelined from Siri development due to engineering setbacks that delayed a planned Siri upgrade. While Anthropic was initially considered a frontrunner, the financial terms presented by the company led Apple to broaden its search for potential partners. The ongoing discussions with Google are purely exploratory at this stage, with no formal commercial agreements finalized. This potential partnership raises questions about Apple's long-term AI strategy and its competitive positioning in the AI landscape, especially given Google's existing AI integrations with partners like Samsung. The move could signal a shift in Apple's approach to AI development, potentially prioritizing collaboration to accelerate innovation and catch up in the rapidly evolving generative AI market. Analysts are closely watching this development, as it could have significant implications for the future of voice assistants and AI integration across consumer electronics. And that's a wrap on today's top AI news. Stay tuned for our quick recap, and don't forget to subscribe. And that's a wrap on today's top AI news. We covered Google's environmental claims, Apple's potential Siri upgrade with Gemini, Gemini's expansion into our homes and cars, and another look at Apple's AI strategy. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms. We'll see you in the next one.